You want to get lucky on a date? These are my top 5 date night fragrances that are sure to get you some action. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose, and I am at Osme Perfumery today. One of my usual hangouts, very frequent, and today's video is going to be 5 of my favorite date night fragrances. And these are going to be ones that I think you are going to find new. And if you watch my videos or you're new to my channel, I try to highlight mostly niche fragrances that are different, that are not necessarily the most popular all the time, that are talked about by influencers or, you know, just whatever, TikTok. These are ones that I think are just great, wonderful fragrances that everyone should be talking about. So let's get right into this. I'm gonna go with number 5 from the house of Majda Bekkali, which is true artisan niche perfumery. This house, this French house, absolutely encapsulates that genre and that vision. And for me, this is amazing. It is Fusion Sacree. And Fusion Sacree is, you know, probably one of her more popular perfumes, but this is just that kind of sweet, sexy, warm, date night, getting close, getting intimate type fragrance. So this is perfect for when you're already kind of like, you know, maybe second or third date, we've already got in with the person, and this is like, you know them, and it's not necessarily first date. This is like close the deal type fragrance, okay? That is amazing. Next, I'm gonna go with number 4, and this is gonna be number 89 from Floris. Floris, for those of you who don't know, an amazing niche house from London. They have, I think, perfumed royalty. They perfumed kings, queens, I believe. I don't know, a whole bunch of just amazing stuff. They've had some of the best classic British fougere fragrances, and number 89 is one of those for me. This is an amazing, sexy, masculine fougere. So this one, for me, leans more masculine, but if you want to put something on that's fresh, clean, masculine, elegant, royal, makes you like really stand out and smell like someone who's got class and taste and aristocracy, this is the fragrance. And I would suggest this as a first night, first date fragrance, because it is safe, it's mass appealing, it's pleasing, and again, it's that classic fougere that will say to somebody, oh, this person's got really good taste, and I can see and smell that they have a particular style that exudes confidence, okay? Let's go to number 3 now. From Precious Liquid, this is Oud Symphony. Oud Symphony, and I love how he colors the juice. It's got that kind of like aqua blue almost tint to it. What do I like about this? First of all, I like that all his new bottles have new sprayers. So in the last year, Richard Herpen, who's the founder and creative director and perfumer of the brand, he took advice, which is so great to see in this world where, in the world of perfumery, where a lot of times people feel like they create something and they can't take, you know, criticism. And Richard, I think one of the things he heard was, okay, the sprayers can be improved, and now all these bottles have great pressurized, amazing atomizers. So kudos to Richard for improving his bottles, and this fragrance though, there's not much to improve on this. It's that kind of sweet, sexy oud. It's not an animalic oud. The oud is in there at the base just to give it some depth, some roundness, to highlight other notes, but it is, again, that kind of almost oriental, a little bit sweet. If you are a fan of fragrances like Oud for Greatness, you know, or what's even a very more popular trend now is those sweeter ouds where they mix like a fruity element with the oud. This is one of the originals before a lot of those hopped onto the train. So again, as far as what, this is interchangeable. You could use this on first, second, third date, or you're married for a long time and after 20 years you put this on, a 20-year date. Really can be used for anything, and I would say it also is for getting close and more intimate because it's such that sexy smell on skin that just really performs well. Let's go to number 2. From the house of Memo Paris, this is African leather. So if you know Memo, another great French niche house, they do a lot of wonderful leather fragrances. Italian leather, ocean leather, African leather, a bunch. Leather is their wheelhouse. That is their go-to. If they have a signature or they have a specialty, it's going to be a variation of amazing different leather fragrances. And sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out which one. But African leather to me is just one of their best. And it's almost out. But this has, because of the African nature, you see the leopard on there, it coincides. It's got a little bit of an animalic smell. It is not your traditional leather. It's a little bit more wild, a little bit more sexy. Again, this is gonna be not the first date, second, third, fourth, right in there when you're trying to really make your mark. African leather is gonna be one that helps you seal that deal, get intimate. When someone gets in close and smells this on you, it is next level leather. It is, again, a little bit animalic leather. It's a little bit, also, the opening is a little bit more fresh. So there's a great, for me, contradiction or composition here of a little bit fresh opening with the more animalic closing of this leather. So again, Memo, there's so many great leathers. Again, you can check them out. There's so many good ones. I've talked about them before. I really love Italian leather also. But African to me seemed a little bit more wild, a little bit more sexy. And it's gonna leave you with my number 1. And this is from Atelier Materi, Narcisse Taji. Narcisse Taji, or Taji. I know I'm butchering the name, but sue me, forgive me. The Narcissus flower. It's a white flower. Huh? Narcisse. Oh, what? So, oh, you didn't know it was. Oh, so he's correcting me. Well, correct me on the name then, too.
Oh,
how do you say the name?
So I think it's Narcisse.
Taji, but how do they say the second part?
Taji.
Taji, okay. Narcisse, not Narcissus. Narcisse Taji. But it's the how do you say the flower? It's the narcissus flower?
Yes, the Narcisse flower.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Somebody will look it up. But it is a white flower that I particularly enjoy. It's not heavily used. It's a little bit more strong, but not too animalic. Like jasmine can have that indolic smell, those indoles which give it that animalic smell. This is more, it's got a sweetness to it. So it's almost like a mixture between jasmine and gardenia, which I like that rounded smell of gardenia, but it's not so round and sweet as that. It's a little bit more sharp, a little bit more edgy. And this is one of those fragrances, until you put it on your skin, you're not gonna know. I don't think smelling this in the air or smelling it on a card does, on a strip, does justice. When I put this on my skin and I wear it, it lasts all day, 8, 9, 10 hours. It projects. So I would wear this on a first date because it's interesting, it's not typical, it's not usual, and it's gonna get you noticed. It's gonna be, the other person's gonna be like, okay, this person's wearing something really interesting, and it's gonna become a focal point of conversation, I believe. And it has for me personally. So that's why I speak from experience with all these fragrances and why I'm recommending them, okay? So there you have it. Those are my top 5 date night fragrances. You guys check them out. There's so many great ones. Let me know some of your favorite date night fragrances in the comments below. And as always, I'll be back soon with another video. Remember, don't be a wimp, spray like a pimp.
You guys always smell great. Who do you trust for fragrance reviews?
JoelTheNose.
JoelTheNose.
JoelTheNose.